Hi guys, so many times I've heard people want to see my build, what have I done through the past few months of it, and since I did a lot of unboxings lately, it was time to do something a bit different. So this time I'm going to show you what I did in my case. This was before. And after that I had a water leak from my CPU block to my GPU, and thank God nothing happened, everything was alright, but the fitting broke and the little rubber thing inside, it just gotten loose somehow. But then I decided to change everything. So guys, here we go, we're gonna have a little close-up of the build and let's check it out. So here it is, guys. I decided to quit bending for now and only did this bend over here because the angled fittings weren't too good, but this is just with the tempered glass. So let's remove the glass and see what we got inside. So actually this was a long process for me when I was building this build. It had, I first bought the processor and the motherboard and 32 gigs of RAM, but then RAM got really cheaper, so I got 32 more. I sometimes use them for virtualization and for servers and something like that, but not interesting enough for this video. So here we have EK's reservoir, pump, drain port. It might not function properly, so I'm gonna change it soon, but there's time for that. The GPU is Asus GeForce GTX 1070 Strix 8GB OC edition, and that was a lucky buy since no one in Croatia had it, but I already said that in a couple of videos before. We have Intel Core i7 5820K. It's still on a stock clock, but the temperatures are around 28 Celsius, so I'm going to try to hit it at least at 4.0 GHz, but we'll see about that. So we have 8 sticks with 8 GB of RAM, that's 64 gigs, and those are Corsair Vengeance LPX Black, still running on stock megahertz. And up here we have 4 Thermaltake rings blue LED. I'm thinking of going with RGB ones since I have the RGB LED strip from Fantex that connects directly to the case. So as you can see, I could change the LED colors, but the fans stay the same, so that needs to be changed in the near future, and most likely the logo, but the logo can be changed inside the OS or Windows. Let's go back to the blue one that I had before, and that's about it. Nothing too much to show. And yeah, we have one 360 red over here from EK and one 240 here. This is a normal 150 radiator with the AK DDCX top pump. We have loads of angled fittings since the last time I was bending. This fitting here broke and it dripped right on my GPU, but that was fixed, and decided to see how it will look with the angled fittings. Of course, we have here the Fantex custom sleeved cables. These are 8 pins for the graphics card, and we have 24 pins for the motherboard. You can't see it from behind over there, but oh yeah, you can. And there's a 8 pin for CPU on the motherboard as well. And that's about it as far as I can see. On the back there is 1 terabyte SSD Samsung Evolv 850V NAND. And guys, that's about it. I did the loop very easy. You just had to cut the pipes, measure the difference between the, well, not the difference, the distance between one CPU block and the reservoir and the radiator and all that other stuff. It's not really difficult comparing to the part where you have to bend, but next time I'll show you a bit of my cable management around the setup itself as well. You can see it here, and I got some LEDs which are purple in the camera, but they're blue really when you look at it. And I did some stuff. I got some new things to record, and see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy your stay. And yeah, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. Lian Lee has sponsored me for 1 year of PC Crazy, so don't forget to check the link in my bio, because we have a special prize.